Oh, well, hello, my wonderful broskis and broskas of the dark shit American nation. Mm. It's been a while since we have touched on this, but I feel it is time to return to what if Izuku was Deadpool part uh I 5 is part 5, and part 5 is after the USJ. So it would be basically there's US versus villains, there's USJ, and there's I believe the whole Hero Killer Stain thing is after the USJ. So we're going to I mean not USJ for UA Sports Festival. I believe it's after the UA Sports Festival. So something on. Oh, it's on me. It's on my. I can't believe I was on there. Oh, goodness gracious me. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry I had to see that. Anyways, now it is time for the UA Sports Festival, and actually, before the announcement is fully publicly made out to everyone, Izuku is actually called into the principal's office. Because Principal Nesu is like, yo, what you're doing is amazing. That was awesome. Like, Principal Nesu heard about the whole Deadpool theatrics, because, if I didn't say this before, I'm going to say it now. Izuku decided to go out full Deadpool. Because, it was save the students and anyone else first, give a shit about Deadpool later. So he went into his full Deadpool garb. He just ripped it out. And so Principal Nesu kind of caught it on the news. Someone who looks like the signature figure Deadpool. It's like, Principal Nesu, he's thinking, Izuku, are you indeed Deadpool? And Izuku's just like, well, that depends why I'm being asked. He literally says that to Principal Nesu. He's like, depends on why I'm being asked if I'm Deadpool or not. And Nesu was like, that's all the answer I needed. He's just like, just from that, I'm able to tell you're Deadpool. Just from that. Just from that alone. Yeah, Netsu is smart, so I'm pretty sure he'd be able to figure out just from that Izuku is Deadpool. But he would be like, you did save our asses in the whole USJ thing. You got rid of that whole Nomu creature pretty swift, pretty fast, and in a hurry. You know, quick, fast, and in a hurry. You've actually been a big help. Plus, I heard a meeting in between Alpha One and the Kingpin that was supposed to have security by the Kingpin's men, and even the Green Goblin was broken up by Deadpool. And if you're Deadpool, which means that would mean, well, we have a lot of thanks that we owe you. And so much thanks that I think I might be able to, you know, pull some strings to allow Deadpool to participate in the UA Sports Festival and, just Izuku's just like, okay then. He's just like, it's just, it's just freaking. Izuku's like, okay, all I have to do is find my Deadpool costume now, and my gear. But he's like, hey, Principal Nestor, are there any restrictions though? Because if you had noticed, the things I used to take care of, that bird creature thing. And Principal Nestor was like, well, this is indeed a hero school, hero school. And Izuku's like, and I do indeed want to become a hero, so I'll just grab the rubber bullets and the more dulled out swords. You know, the more dulled blades, and he'll just interchange them with the blades that he had on. Yeah, it's basically interchangeable blades for his swords. And, he would basically be like, okay, now I gotta interchange like the freaking cartridges, like the freaking clips, and the magazines, the shit, you know. You gotta change the shit to rubber. And it would basically get to that point to where it would be like everybody would be informed that not only is Deadpool participating, but you know, he wouldn't have like the full extent of his weaponry. Like it would be like less deadlier versions of his actual weaponry. But Principal Nesu did him the solid of not having it like been like said like what school this Deadpool character is from, like not fully giving out like the territorialness of whatever. And Izuku's just like two thumbs up. He's just like, at least they don't know what class I'm a part of. And as I was just like, Deadpool, okay then. And he would just walk up to Izuku while he was in the Deadpool costume and are changing everything, switching out the bullets, switching out the blades. And he'd be like, Aizawa would just be like on Netflix and chill mode, and he'd be like, basically, like, just, it would just be like Aizawa would be like, say, hmm, I am Shota Aizawa, and it seems that you indeed do have a quirk. It allows you to regenerate, just like how the Nomu had that quirk as well. You were using your quirk unauthorized. And Izuku would just be like in the Deadpool like personality, just be like, "Yeah, save your asses." And Aizawa would just be like, "Fair enough." He'd just be like, "Fair enough." Anyways, if you're going to be participating, try not to kill the students. And Izuku instead of the Deadpool personality would just be like, "What do you think I'm doing this for?" Like just any random thing. No, Principal Nesu said about that I should probably find some way to not make my weapons lethal. This is the best way I know how at the moment. And as I would just be like, wait, you had an audience with Principal Nesu and none of us else were told about? Not even All Might? And like, Izuku's like, did I say that he was or wasn't told about? No, I didn't. So get off my ass. And Aizawa was just like, fair enough. Aizawa was just like, just leave him alone, and eventually he'll shut up. Oh, Aizawa, how wrong you are. And so eventually it comes up to Izuku's first match, which is with Shinso. And Shinso is just like, yeah, this guy's such a chatterbox. Beating him will be easy. Because, all he has to do is answer his question. But little does he know the entourage of Deadpools Izuku has in his mind. And so whenever Shinso goes to do his thing, yeah, he basically gets barraged by all the Deadpools inside of Izuku's head. So he just gets happy slapped out of Izuku's mind. And like TKO, total knockout. Like, damn, son. And so Izuku's just like, oh, that was easy. That was very easy. Like damn. And after that, there would be Izuku's fight with Shoto. And Izuku would be like, come on, dude, be a challenge. You tried to flash freeze me, and I bet you don't even know how I was able to dodge that. Because, yeah, earlier in the fight, he tried to flash freeze him, but it didn't work. And Shoto's like, well, and tell me how exactly you managed to dodge that. And, Izuku just points to the little teleport button on his belt. Teleportation, that's how, mother trucker. And then he just teleports right in front of Shoto and ooh, just gives him a good sock to the jaw. And Shoto just falls down and he's just like, I make you pay for that. And he's like shooting out a bunch of ice and Izuku's like, man, you are boring. And he's just like ching 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 ching. He's just like, this is too boring. And like Izuku is uh, just hitting me with the same old stuff. I know you have more than this. However, if I have to, like he just like he just switches it up and brings out the guns. He's like, he just like he's like spray into his own gunfire like bang 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 bang. And Shoto's like, what the hell are you doing? And I was like, oh shit, gun. Ah. And so he gets actually shot several times before he's able to duck because he's so confused. It's like, what do you do? Oh, ow, ow, ow. And Izuku would just be like, man, that was too easy. You can't be down just from that. Like, come on, man. I guess Mr. 10 Below's son. Actually, no, that's not right. Actually, yeah. Looks like Mr. Green Christmas's son doesn't have anything besides 10 Below. You know the Christmas special? Like Santa Claus is coming to town. The whole song thing where that one guy's like, I'm Mr. White Christmas, I'm Mr. 10 Below. For so many years, I thought he was saying 10 below instead of 10 below. And then you get, I'm Mr. Hot Christmas, I'm Mr. He's like, I'm Mr. Green Christmas. And he's just something else. And he's just insulting Shoto. He's just like, well, it looks like the son of Mr. Green Christmas doesn't have anything besides 10 below to throw at me. So, I guess no more presents for you except for this. And then he just throws him a present. And Shoto, against his better judgment, he opens it. It's a bomb. It's like, and he actually did have to use his fire site to block the explosion. He had to throw the explosion back at Izuku, but Izuku just heals from it and like makes some more fabric for his clothes because it kind of burn off like part of his hero costume, and he doesn't want anybody figuring out about like who he is yet. He wants to keep it a secret, and Izuku's like, there, that's a good Shoto. And Shoto's screw you, and it's like, like shoots it out, shoots out the fire, and Izuku just teleport. That's kind of what Shoto wanted him to do. And he just turns around, T-bone suplex, and then whenever he hits the ground, he kicks him up in the air and shoots fire at him. But Izuku's like, oh, Daddy got some punch. And he's just like, it's like Shoto's just like, why will you never shut up? And Izuku's like, because I don't have to and I don't want to, therefore I'm not gonna. And he's just like, katanas. It's like shing, 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 and he's just slicing everything away. And it's just like, it's been fun, Shoto, but I gotta break something to you. You know, once a good man once said, he said something like this. He said, and then he just teleports in front of Shoto, and he's like, freeze well, and he just Spartan kicks him, like, and Shoto was not expecting him to be that sporadic, so he's just like trying to grab him, and Izuku just kicks him in the face, and TKO, total knockout, and Izuku's just like, yeah, I did that, I just did that, and yeah, basically, Izuku just totally disrespected this man and wiped the floor with him. And Bakugo's like, oh, this Deadpool guy, I'm gonna kick his ass. He wears like very similar stuff to what Izuku wore though during the heroes versus villains thing. But that doesn't matter. I'm still gonna kick his ass. And like Izuku and Bakugo start fighting whenever it's their turn for their fight. They just start just going at it. Bakugo throwing explosions, and Izuku just like with his freaking guns, and like Bakugo's just like, I've had enough of you, and he's about to charge up for his howitzer impact, but then Izuku pulls a good one, and he just like lays out like a freaking sniper rifle, and, and like with the one shot, it goes through Bakugo's leg, and it goes up through his spine, then it goes down into his freaking skull, like freaking Aaron Black from Mortal Kombat X, and actually also Mortal Kombat 11 because he's also in Mortal Kombat 11, and Bakugo's just like, the fuck, he just gets knocked out because he just like tips him over. Yeah, that was actually pretty fast. Not gonna lie. Because Izuku just had it with this shit. He was like, no, ain't gonna happen. So he just basically Aaron Black sniped his ass. Pew! 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 Just like zip lined him with a bunch of bullets. Actually, only one bullet. It like went this way, then it went this way, then went this way, and then all of a sudden just tips him over, and Bakugo is nighty night. And he might be nighty night forever if like the paramedics don't get here like very fast. Because, Bakugo is like just like got riddled with freaking holes. And so Izuku's just like, yeah, I did that. So what are you gonna do? And so Izuku is declared first place. Bakugo, eventually, whenever they get done with him, he'll be declared second place, and Todoroki gets declared third place. And Izuku's like walking home, and he's just like, yep. And eventually All Might does come around, and he does stop him, and he's like, you're Deadpool, right? And Izuku's like, if this is about the sniper rifle, that's also a rubber bullet. It just went through very fast. And All Might's just like, it's not about that. It's about the possibility of turning the big three into the big four. I've seen what you're capable of, so don't even dare try to lie to me and say that you weren't up to the task. And, Izuku's just like, wait, you mean like the team that Mirio's in? The permeation guy? Oh, it would be an honor, All Might. It would be a very big honor. And Izuku is just like, he just sees All Might, and All Might is just like freaking like, damn, this guy knows how to bow. And Izuku's just, well, when exactly are we gonna do this? Establish me as a member of the Big Four? And All Might's like, you'll have to defeat the Big Three first before you can be set into the Big Four. And Izuku's just like, so then when is that going to happen? When is this, match going to happen? And All Might's like, well, I've been told that you guys are about to have to make the decision of internships and agencies. Like becoming an intern at a hero agency. I'm just wondering which one you'll pick. And, Izuku's just like, well, seeing as I might just become a member of the Big Four, probably Gran Torino's. I mean, last time I checked, you and him are buddies, right? And All Might's like, buddies is a, and he's just like, he does not want to talk about Gran Torino in front of, he's just like, my God, if Gran Torino knew I was mentioning him, this guy, oh God, no. He's just like, he does not want to think about that. So it's just like, sure, whatever floats your boat. and Izuku's like, well, I'm surprised you didn't add kid to the end of that. Anyways, well, I'll be anticipating my arrival into the ranks of the Big Four. And All Might's like, damn, this kid is cocky as freaking AF. He's like, cocky AF. Like, already, like, stating that he knows he's gonna make it in. Like, damn, this kid is cocky AF. But, Izuku just knows he has the, even if he's restricted from using weapons, like, he can still kick some ass. Like, you know, this is what if Izuku is Deadpool, and Deadpool is, you know, if you guys are read a Deadpool comic, you know he's. Plus, if you've ever seen the movies, like, Jesus, Deadpool, he can pull off some shit. And, he did, like, kill off, like, most, if not all, of the Marvel Universe in one of the comics. Even freaking Wolverine, he was using an adamantium sword, but hey. And for the people that call that cheating, I mean, how else was he supposed to kill the guy? Like, I know how I would kill him, but I don't think Deadpool had access to that yet. Or will ever have access to it. Because I'm not gonna let him near it. Just saying. Just saying. Anyways, with this is where we are going to end up part 5 of What If Izuku Was Deadpool. I'm Xanadousis, because the Dark Shadow Member is OUT out of here. You boys, bye.